Hey guys, welcome back. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you a delicious and easy teriyaki turkey bowl. It's so good. You can serve it with a side of rice or you can serve it in lettuce boats. However you want. It's absolutely delicious. So we're going to go over all of the ingredients and we'll get started. Alright guys, so this is everything you're going to need. It's very easy, very simple to put together. I've already went ahead and made my rice. I've just got some jasmine rice that I cooked up in the Instant Pot. It's hanging out there ready to go. I've got some red wine vinegar here. Now I'm going to do a mixture of red wine vinegar and this vinegar right here. This is seasoned mature black vinegar. Really good and it goes really well in this, but if you can't find this at your local Asian market, just use red wine vinegar. I've also got some soy sauce here, onions, some broccoli that I've just got finely chopped, some garlic, water, carrots. In here I've got some brown sugar, I've got some cornstarch and some ground ginger, avocado oil, and some turkey. So we're going to start off by making our sauce and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so I've got a little bowl here and we're just going to go ahead and add in our water, soy sauce, some garlic. You can use as little or as much as you want. I'm just going to use about a clove of garlic. And then we'll set this garlic aside, so we'll need it again later. Now I'm going to add in about half of a tablespoon of red wine vinegar. If you're using just plain red wine vinegar, just go ahead and use 1 whole tablespoon. And it's going to give it tons of flavor. And I'm going to do a half of a tablespoon of this black mature vinegar. Okay, and now I'm going to go ahead and add in my cornstarch, brown sugar, and my cornstarch ginger mixture here. Get all of that cornstarch in there. Okay, now we're just going to give this a mix. Make sure all of that cornstarch and brown sugar is kind of dissolved into the mixture. And I've also got my large cast iron skillet heating up. You can also use a non-stick skillet. You can do a wok if that's what you have. I'm just going to do put this in my cast iron skillet and it will work just fine. Alright, and we've got that all mixed together, so I'm going to set this aside and we'll move on over to the stove and we'll get the ground turkey going. Okay, so I've got my skillet over low heat and it's up to temperature, so I'm just going to go ahead and add in all of my ground turkey. To break this up a bit. Add a little bit of avocado oil. About a tablespoon, half a tablespoon. And I'm also going to add in my onions. And just kind of mix this together. And now all I'm going to do is cook this until it's completely cooked through and the onions are tender, and then I'll meet you right back here and we'll add the other ingredients. Okay, so my turkey has browned up and my onions are tender. And I've got some salt and pepper sitting out here. I'm going to wait until later to add the salt, because the soy sauce that I use is salty. I'm just going to sprinkle in a little bit of pepper, and you can use as little or as much as you want. I'm going to go ahead and add in my carrots. And my broccoli. Right in there. And I'm just going to give this a mix. Now it's not going to take long to cook the broccoli and the carrots because they're pretty thin. Okay. Now I'm going to add in just a little bit of garlic, and I'm going to let it cook for about 30 seconds or until I can smell that garlic. Give this another little toss. And this really comes together very quickly. You can serve it with whatever you want. I serve mine with some little lettuce cups and some rice, some jasmine rice. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and add my sauce. I'm going to give it a little stir first, because that cornstarch likes to settle on the bottom. Add that right in. And now, all you're going to do is just cook this until it gets thickened. Should take it about 3 or 4 minutes, depending on how high your temperature is on your stove. I've got mine about medium-low. So it might take it a minute or two to thicken up. And once your sauce thickens, I would recommend going in and tasting it for salt, just in case you need to add a little bit more. So I'm just going to let this hang out here and thicken up, check it for seasoning, and then I'll meet you right here and we will plate this up. Okay, so this has been cooking for about 3 minutes and it's thickened up very nicely. I don't want it to get too thick because that sauce is really delicious. And I went ahead and checked it for seasoning just to see if I needed any more salt, and it is plenty salty enough with that soy sauce. And the pepper is fine. If you want to add some heat to this, you can add red pepper flakes or gochujang. That's fine. So now all we're going to do is just plate this up and we'll be ready to eat. Alright guys, so I've got my rice here and I've got some lettuce and my meat mixture here, and we are just going to plate this up. You can add as much or as little as you want. I like to serve it, like I said, with rice and some lettuce. So I'm going to show you how I like to do this. Oh, I've also got some green onions here. So all I'm going to do is add a little bit of rice to my cup here, my lettuce cup. Just a little bit. And a little bit of that mixture there. And I top it with a few green onions. And that is how I like to serve this. You can make it in advance and put it out in lettuce cups like this, or you can just plate it all up and you can serve it and they can make it themselves. So that is what it looks like. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. I know it's a short and sweet one, but it's very delicious and it's very quick to put on your table and your whole family will love it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe before you leave. And as always, if you want this recipe or any of my other recipes, you can click the link in the description box below. It's also pinned in the comment section so you can easily find it there. We are going to go enjoy dinner and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.